What is card fraud? Card fraud occurs if card or card data is used in an unauthorized manner for payments in the physical world or on the internet. One possible fraud scenario is when a lost, stolen, or counterfeit card is used in a store or at the ATM. Fraudsters usually target businesses selling goods that can be resold afterwards, like electric appliances or jewelry. Another example of how fraud may occur is manual card data entry without the presence of the physical card. For example, hotel prepayment or online purchases. These are high-risk transactions because the cardholder cannot be properly authenticated, or someone can use a lost or stolen card or counterfeit card data. Because of this, businesses like hotels, travel agencies, online ticket services, and other online sites are the main targets for fraudsters. What should you do if you suspect or identify fraud? In the physical world, before delivering goods or services, ask the customer to present additional ID along with their card and make a card-present transaction, which is a more secure payment method. If card fraud is identified or suspected in an online environment, do not deliver the goods or services and refund the money. In case you're canceling the order, initiate a refund through the same payment tool. A card transaction must be refunded only to the same card. Who regulates the process? The responsibilities and regulations for each business area are set by the international card organizations. According to these regulations, the merchant may forfeit funds in cases where the true cardholder disputes the transaction. Additionally, the merchant may suffer a loss for goods already delivered or services provided. Please find more information on the Swedbank website. How to minimize the risk of card fraud. There are several control mechanisms provided for both physical and internet payments. These include reading the chip or magnetic stripe during a card-present transaction, requiring the PIN to be entered or the receipt to be signed, and identifying the customer on online sites by 3D secure check. However, the main activities can be done by the merchant. Always be vigilant of possible fraud with lost, stolen, or counterfeited cards, or stolen card data, by monitoring for unusual behavior by your customer. What can be a sign of card fraud? One is suspicious behavior by a customer. For example, someone who is unusually nervous. Another is untypically large purchase amounts. The risk is even greater if the customer has to sign the receipt instead of entering a PIN. You have to be careful if payments are declined and the customer tries several cards or has multiple transactions during a short period of time. What else can you do to minimize the risk of card fraud? Follow the bank agreement, terminal instructions, and relevant guidelines. Make sure that you and your colleagues know how to safely accept card payments. Please visit the Swedbank webpage to learn more. Now you know more about what card fraud is, how to recognize it, and how to minimize the risks.